Shalom. I want to first start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, and Ba'ashem Harakar Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here pushing this truth non-stop in all four corners in truth and in sincerity. Hey, the spirit came up on me to push this video out. Hey, you know, well, we in hell, and well, hell is a mind state, not a place. Let me fix that. It's a condition. Let me fix that before somebody take that and run with it. But with that being said, you know, you got the adversities keep beating at you on a daily basis. Some days are better than others, but like the scriptures say, we not fighting a carnal warfare. We fighting a spiritual one. Slightly paraphrasing. Hey, we ain't in these perfect bodies, so brothers got ailments. For those who may look like they got them, they have them, and some that may not look like them, they have them. You know, we gonna constantly be going through situations. You know, diabetes, blood pressure, arthritis, healing from stuff from broken bones, from things brothers went through playing sports, riding bikes. I mean, it, man, like the brother Karasabah said, man, anything that got to go on with being wicked, you blame that shit on Esau. Just look at it as being a kid playing basketball. You sitting up there, you know, Jake talented. We can do, oh, for the most part, we can do a lot of things better than these goddamn heathens. You know, you sitting up there, you young, you jumping out the gym, you playing basketball outside. Yeah, you constantly jumping, coming down, and that shock on your knees, you ain't feeling it then. But as you get older, you're not moving around like you were, and then time catching up with you, man. And that's, I know I was kind of going rambling about that, you know. But yeah, I got a situation, ailment bothering me. Like I've been having a little pain in my knee, you know. And one of my coworkers, I've been knowing her for quite some time. Matter of fact, me and this young lady, we may be a couple months apart. I got hired a couple months before her. I've been at this plantation for close to 23 years. So with that being said, we work around the same time, and we see each other a lot. And I was telling her about I was having knee pain. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I have it too." Was basically saying, the same. She had the same type ailments, whatever. And she had referred me to some, well, not referred me, but she recommended me to take these supplements like joint help you get your cartilage back in your joints and this and that, bop bop bop, whoop de whoop. So, you know, I had considered it, but with that being said, you know, I almost slipped up and brought it, but the Spirit told me to look at the ingredients in it. But I'm gonna tap into this Revelations 1 and 3. This is hey, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get to the point. This Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And you know, this quite doesn't equate with what I'm bringing out, but I can use it for that because this is talking about these major prophecies. But I brought that out because blessed he that readeth. I'm equating that with the law. You know what I mean? And they that hear the word of this prophecy. No, well, basically that first part, blessed he that readeth. I'm equating that with the law because I read and the ingredients on before I brought it. I read the ingredients on the back of the so-called medicine. Well, the supplements and oh damn. So I popped it off. So I'm gonna have to go find it. Here we go. I'm gonna have to find it. This is Osteobiflex. It's supposed to be a joint help supplement. With that being said, you know it got vitamin C in there, magnesium, and sodium. Now I look down at the bottom. I just actually seen this when I screenshotted it. It said it has hydrolyzed gelatin, and gelatin is the fat from the bones. You know, you got the fat that's boiled from the bone of the animal. But with that being said, it don't say if it's beef gelatin or pork gelatin. But I didn't even see that. But I looked at the bold lettering at the bottom of this right here when it says contains shellfish, crab, crayfish, lobster, and shrimp. You know, I'm pretty sure they just put that on there for the people that have those allergies. But with that being said, you know, being a Hebrew Israelite, that's forbidden. You know, they bottom feeders, and that just go to show you that how wicked Esau is. What in the hell shellfish have anything to do with helping your joints, strengthening up your joints? They just had to sit up there and throw that in there. And this is I said, oh well, I dropped the ball on this one. Let me see if the other one will go. And of course it's not. I believe this one was called damn, I forgot the name of that one. Move Free. Okay, yeah, it's at the bottom. Move Free. Again, calcium. I don't even know how to pronounce this other stuff on here. Let's see if it got. Oh, this one it doesn't even have gelatin in there. This one better for you. Got glycol in there. What's glycol? Glycol is the stuff they use to make antifreeze with. And you know, the stuff in antifreeze, that glycol, I know about this stuff because I used to work for Southwest Airlines. They would spray glycol on the when it's cold. They would spray glycol on the wings, so the wings wouldn't freeze. So that's that stuff that's in your radiator, runs from your radiator to your engine. Keeps your car from overheating, and when it's cold outside, it keeps the when it's below freezing. When it's cold outside, it keeps your radiator, the water in your radiator, mixed with the antifreeze. It keeps it from freezing, so your engine won't will be able to start. And again, with that being said, you see this shellfish contains shellfish, shrimp, crab, lobster, and crayfish. I just don't understand why they put this in here. But I do know why, because you know what Esau say, niggas don't read, put anything in a book or anything to read. Jake ain't gonna read it, and you'll be going off and not even know it. The same way with these what is it, the gel caps. They got the pork gel caps, but they got the veggie ones out now. It's just a lot, man. And this been going on since the beginning of the time, man. Not the beginning of, been going on since the beginning of the time, man. That goddamn devil always managed to trick you, and that only really happen when you be lazy, man, and not proof check things and proper investigate. But I'm gonna get into. I'm not gonna just bring it out and go on my word. I gotta bring the scripture out for to prove why I'm saying why the Lord say we shouldn't eat this. Now this is Leviticus 11th chapter verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, what have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So basically, to break it down to you, the Lord said, whatever have fins and scales, you should eat. Anything from the water that has fins and scales, you should eat. So, it's okay if it had fins and scales. And all that have no fins and scales in the sea and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the water, they shall be an abomination to you. So these particular things that's in that supplement, crabs, shrimp, lobster, crayfish, they don't have fins and scales. They just have a shell. And also, with that being said, let's just break it down in the NLT before I get to my point. But you must never eat animals from the sea or from the rivers that do not have both fins and scales. They are detestable to you. This applies both to little creatures that live in the shallow waters and to all creatures that live in deep waters. And pretty much, it pretty much they the pigs of the sea. They the garbage disposal. All those things. They live at the bottom of the crevices of the rivers in the oceans or whatever. They go around eating what's left, poop, dead stuff. They eat that. They the filters of the water. And all these things are, for some apparent reason, are delicacies right now. That's why you ride around on the eastern seaboard where crab, shrimp, and lobster are pulled from, and the daggone water's filthy. The water is filthy, along with other things, with trash being dumped in the waters and oil spills and all that. But for the most part, it's because our people are setting up here, and this really the Israelites who really go crazy on this stuff, man. You got Esau. They eat that the raw seafood type shit. Esau don't go crazy over crabs, shrimp, and lobster like Jake do. You got Jake, you see the women, they got these social media influencers taking the crab legs, they frying them, they grilling them. They got the garlic butter, the mayonnaise with the and all that stuff, dipping it, dipping it in, just slurping it or whatever. You don't see Esau conduct themselves like that, man. That's why the scriptures say, man, you niggas surpass the deeds of the wicked, man. Like that right there, the stuff like that, man. Jake always take things and rev it up like the homosexuality. Esau do what they do. For the most part, they do what they do and they keep it in secret. Jake want to be on a Diana Raw or some coming out type stuff. They want the world to know. Esau just a lot of time Esau not flamboyant like Jake is with that type stuff. Just with everything, man. Jake just wanna show out. They want to be the best in wickedness, but the but the do right, they don't want no part of it. I mean, I ain't going to keep rambling or whatever. I felt like I touched the topic. This wasn't that heavy. It just needed to go out. I just felt like I needed to bring this out because, man, I almost tricked myself up on this one. I'm glad the Lord put the spirit on me to not even just waste the money, but also to keep me from taking that stuff. And I would have been gone off and it wouldn't have been nobody's fault but my own. But I'm going to end it on that note. Shalom.